Hi, I am Sentimus Prime, and here I'll be reviewing the bootleg Fire G craggier I got from AliExpress. Now, please note that I'm not going to be talking much about the actual set itself. I'm mainly going to be talking about the bootleggy things I've noticed with the figure with this set while I was building and playing with it. And I think I should talk about the head first. Yeah. So the head, as I mentioned in the last video, is not good. Now, the connection, the bolt-in connection, socket connections, not that bad. But pretty much everything else is. Doesn't fit. Hasn't been colored properly. Easily the worst thing about... can I say it? Easily one of the worst things about the sets I've gotten. Now, if you've watched my shorts, I've tried showing you that these might be able to be fit onto the official pieces. Now here's normally, like, it fits on loosely, very loosely, but it fits on better than this. However, I noticed when squish it in, it kind of locks in place, which is kind of weird. Like, the jaw piece of the thing ain't too bad, it just doesn't fit on properly. I'm actually fitting on the actual head in this. Oh yeah. Now, other things I've noticed was the color of the tail. It's picking up. It's the color, the green on the tail is slightly lighter than than it normally is. Just excuse me while I'm replacing some of the parts with the official ones. Now, I fit on the bones. All of the bones feel really solid. The spike things do feel a little loose, and they do like to spin sometimes. But the ball and sockets on this figure, on this set, are pretty decent. I have ball and socket wise, let me rephrase that. CCBS bone wise, I've had nothing break on me. Stressing this, CCBS bone wise. CCBS armor wise is a different story. Now here's another thing I've noticed. for one of these, the axle connection is pretty decent, but on the other piece, the axle connection on the axe feels a little loose. This one feels a little loose. But not bad. Now, here's the chest. Now something now this is something that my little brother had mentioned while I was playing with it. That this Zamosphere piece kinda looks like a Dragon Ball. From the anime. I have no idea how I didn't notice that while I was unboxing it. But it does honestly make a pretty neat Dragon Ball. It just doesn't have the star printing and stuff. Obviously, here it is with the official piece right next to the Dragon Ball sphere. And I will tell you, I am glad that they gave me the replacement gold parts, because in that bag, after trying to build it, all but 3 of the original gold parts were like completely shattered on me. The 3 parts that remained was the shoulder pad pieces, which I currently have in my parts bin, one of my parts bins, and this 5 shell, and this 5 long armor piece, which I left on here because it looks nice. Those are the only parts that actually stayed intact while I was trying to build this. Obviously, aside from the spikes. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, these. On these, like, armor attachment pieces, my goodness. I don't want to push them all the way in because I'm afraid I might break them. But if I push it in, like, barely in, so it's like barely in, I'm okay with that. Now, another thing I've noticed while unboxing it, actually, was that these parts came in with these stress marks. That's just something I happened to notice during the unboxing, but didn't mention for some reason. Let me see what else. Oh yes, these axle connector bits. On the official part, there's supposed to be like something in it that can stop the axle from going all the way through. But well, here, it doesn't do that. It just keeps sliding. And with that, I think that's about it. All the stuff I wanted to mention with this bootleg set. I will say, the parts do hold together. The parts do hold together nicely, aside from those gold parts, which already had the replacements, which no big deal. The gold spikes, they are a bit loose. Some parts are a bit loose, but everything else is like nice and solid. It feels nice. The head's absolutely not good. And the gold parts I came with absolutely shattered. Most of them. I guess that's about it with this set. It's fun. Now I'm going to have a lot of fun using the parts to make all kinds of weird CCBS mocks. Now I'll be making another video sooner or later.